When the pandemic pressed pause on the world we knew, it left livelihoods in limbo.
Not having a way to feed your family and support your family, I mean, it's probably one of the worst feelings.
Dreams delayed.
I wasn't sure if I was going to make it.
Coronavirus concerns took over.
Any sniffle or sneeze or cough or even the tickle in your throat, immediately the first thing was COVID.
Go and get the straps off and put the plug in for me, please.
Rory Conforti says his business consulting work tanked.
Unfortunately, we lost 80% of our contracts.
After several weeks of worrying about his family's financial future, he realized he needed to adapt, turning to something he grew up on: the water.
I've been boating my entire life, ever since I can remember.
He figured out a way to turn something his family loved into a business.
We just got a booking today, for today.
Conforti began renting his boat through an app called Get My Boat.
I'll let you know by 4 o'clock.
Now he's expanded to renting out 3 boats.
It's been truly a blessing.
You have to give the customers something unique to bring into the bakery.
The pandemic challenging people to rethink what they already know and use that to adapt and survive.
I'm gonna get some sprinkles. This has always been a hobby for me.
Deandra Culver had just opened her dream business, a cupcake shop, when the pandemic took hold.
And eventually it became, everything was canceled. So that's where things got pretty scary.
But Culver got creative, adapting, trying new ideas, even making toilet paper themed cupcakes.
What can I do to bring people in? Just anything to keep my dream alive. Thank you.
But she says ultimately it was community support that kept her in business.
I have a few supporters that will come in and they're just like, we didn't need the cupcakes, but we just wanted to come visit and say hi and get a few just to come and support you and say thank you and we appreciate you.
But others, not so lucky. More than 1 in 5 Central Florida businesses are now closed, but unemployment numbers continue to improve each month, partly driven by local businesses like Medic Health that were uniquely set up to provide answers to the pandemic's problems, like the need for more testing. That demand allowed Medic to expand its workforce.
Out of our small office here in Mount Dora, we ship out pallets and pallets and pallets and pallets and pallets of rapid tests.
CEO Stan Van Meter expects Medic to stay busy as other businesses begin resuming in-person gatherings.
People are still going to want some reassurance that it's an okay space to be in.
Medic also provides technology for telehealth. Virtual visits between doctors and patients, they were slowly emerging before COVID-19, but Van Meter believes the pandemic advanced those visits forward 5 to 10 years.
About 35,000%.
And he says that upward trend will keep his business healthy.
Telehealth is here to stay.
I have learned so much through the pandemic.
At Sweet D's Cupcakery, they are sticking around too.
Ta-da.
Deandra Culver coming up with new creations and ultimately credits her staying power to a higher power.
My trust is always in him, and I know that everything was going to be okay because it was in his plan. Hey!
Rory Conforti believes the pandemic proved he was strong enough to figure out a way to provide for his family.
Why do we go through hard times? Like, why does this happen? Why do bad things happen? Well, it's because it's shaping you, it's building your character.